Hello fellow geeks and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather and I'm glad you're here because it is time for some more DragonCon adventures. If you missed part one, I'm going to have the link up here and down in the description so that you can see everything that you've missed so far. Long story short, I am here in Atlanta enjoying some DragonCon. It's been a couple of years since they've been able to put this on due to COVID, and so I'm super psyched to be here with my people again. So let's get on with more of the con adventures.
That's my vibe. Doing Jameson's dice and everything nice every Saturday. We just did Dungeons and Do-Rags last week, so we'll be doing it when we come back in next week.
The appeal and interest of vampires has endured for centuries. Much like the beings themselves, our panel of authors will discuss their versions and some of their favorites written by others. So, let's start off by talking about what got you interested in vampires. Like, was it something you were interested in as a kid? Was it something you came to later on when you started writing? Melissa kind of already touched on it a tad bit, so we'll start with you and then just come back this way.
But
and a wife.
And a wife, yeah. So I've been live streaming for 10 years, and along with doing an audio and video podcast. The founder of Blueberry Podcasting, and really that story of how that...
We just are very disappointed in our lives and everyone who raised us. So that is the purpose of being here today. We are half of a professional panel group, so if you've ever seen it.
Quick travel tip. When you're in Atlanta, everywhere you want to go is uphill.
On your pull, your character is either dead or going to die. Regardless, your character cannot succeed in anything else they do in the game. Right? So even if you're not dead yet, anything you do will not bear fruit. So just FYI.
I'll name each film, the English title attributed to it, the year it was made, and an oh-so brief description. You know, we don't want to like really spoil any yumminess of how good these movies are. So like, we don't like, oh, remember at the end when she came out of the TV?
I think I'm finally saying it right. John's back with Old Faithful. Their opponent from Acme Athletics, it's James with Sir Buck.
What the actual balance and what the actual process for you looks like, because if you can do it in an hour a day, respect. It just takes me 8 because I get distracted 78 times.
I can breeze through a lot of general horror, so, you know, I could watch The Piper, or, you know, The Wailing, or, you know, those kind of movies. I can just skip through them as much as I want, but I'm not going to, like, if I'm going to...
Race, not necessarily based upon a specific human ethnicity, but it still feels kind of iffy. We represent the vegetarian space socialists who are always right. You guys are the worst, we know.
We've made it to Labor Day, the last day of the con. It's a lot more subdued today because a lot of people are headed home, but we're going to do a few more panels just to close everything out.
Thankfully, we've come a long way since then. All right. So moving on to King George III. Who's Mad King. Yes, he's probably best known as the British.
Receive is your cosplay for fun, for profit, for cause fame. I love to add, don't compete, there's room for everyone. So if you see someone that you love the way they're doing it, don't make that your target, because you're gonna bring something special to the cosplay community yourself.
1, 2, 3, I'm sorry, I missed that.
And with that, we have reached the end of DragonCon. Thank you so much for coming along on this fun adventure with me. It's something that I've really missed doing, is being able to go to conventions. And so I was super excited about this. So I thought maybe you guys would want to kind of share some of the hype with me. If you did enjoy this, why don't you let me know down in the comments, or give this video a big thumbs up. Both of those really do help out the channel. You need to make sure that you're subscribed to me too, because I have more geeky stuff coming out, as well as my usual running content at least 2 times a week. You can also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for watching. I'm so glad that you were here, and I can't wait to see you next time. Happy running.